Dorel, thank you so much for joining us here today at FF News' coverage of Money Live. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you for having me.
It's such a pleasure. I'm really excited to get your insights. But before we go any further, could you please tell our viewers a bit more about yourself, your name, and your job role, please?
Sure, I'm Dorel Blitz. I'm VP Strategy and Business Development at Personetics. I'm with the company 4.5 years and keep going there.
Absolutely amazing. And can you tell our viewers a bit more about Personetics itself?
Sure, so we are a global fintech company. We are basically the global leader in financial data-driven personalization and customer engagement. We are working with over 130 banks in 32 markets, including some of the largest banks here in the UK, Santander UK, Metro Bank, Bank of Ireland and some others. And what we are doing is basically helping banks to get to know their customers, to proactively engage with customers, to better sell their customers. But we are also helping the customers, people like you and me, to better manage their financial life, to increase their financial well-being and to stay on top of their finance.
That's absolutely amazing. I mean, with the digital revolution in banking and the move to mobile, it's increasingly getting hard to know one's customers. So what are the benefits of the banks in the first instance, in the early stage, when they can use an organization like Personetics?
So the bank's really sitting on an amazing asset, their own customers' financial transactional data. Think, Doug, how many times a day you're actually using your cards? You are doing something which is related to finance, right? So many times a day, and the banks are holding all of this data, right? It's such amazing data, but they are not really able to use that in a way to proactively servicing you, to get to know you, to help you to better manage your financial life, to become your coach, your financial coach, your guide. And that's what we are doing. We're helping banks to move from a passive approach into a smart, proactive, hyper-personalized approach, and helping you. You can be a small business owner, you can be an elderly person, you can be a young kid, to help you to better manage your financial life. Basically, help you to move from, this FOMO, fear of missing out and taking care of your data, into JOMO, joy of missing out, where you can sit back and relax, and the bank will be there for you, helping you to rebuild or to increase your financial well-being.
I absolutely love this phrase, JOMO, and with that going forward, customers that enjoy banking are going to stick with them in the future. But it's not just this, right? I imagine, is there an element to knowing one's customer that can actually reduce fraud potentially?
So I think so, and I think banks are really looking to engage and interact with customers. It's not just one way. Banks definitely want to have this kind of intimacy, if you will, even a relationship where their customers are also able to explain to the bank what they want, what they prefer, what should be the most interesting insight for them, the right advice, what should be the right moment of time. And I think this kind of intimacy, basically, as we had like 60 years ago with my grandparents, now banks are finally using Personetics to get back to this 60 years ago intimacy and to bring the bank to the customers in digital channels, even to the bankers, even to help bankers to boost their productivity and proactively engage with customers. So this is going across the channels, from the marketing stuff, from the digital, from the bankers.
That's absolutely amazing, and yeah, I really do. Although I've never really actually experienced it, in the UK we obviously had the banker with the bowler hat being the cornerstone of society. And I think you guys are going to really enable banks to be that cornerstone of society again, even though everything's mobile, right?
I agree, and I think today, with this amazing data and the AI models and the ability to quickly scale, banks are desperately looking to increase their customers' lifetime value. Banks are looking to be there for their customers. There is a battle over customers' deposits right now with the interest rates in the UK. There is a battle for customers, eyeballs, not moving into all sorts of, competitions of fintechs. And I think banks are looking for these hyper-personalized capabilities, how to be there, how to engage, how to looking out for their customers and helping them to prosper.
Amazing. Now, we are here at Money Live. It's just started, but what are you excited for the most?
So I'm really excited on a couple of things. First of all, we have some new clients like Bank of Ireland that we are going to speak about them tomorrow on stage. We have a lot of meetings here with our partners and with prospects. We are able to actually share and exchange ideas and thoughts. What should be the next approach? What should be the next phase in digital banking? We are thinking about how to better monetize open banking data. In the UK, people are saying 7 million customers are using open banking, but how banks are actually monetizing that, how they can create value out of open banking, that's a part of the work that we are doing, and how we are helping banks to help their customers to increase deposits, a part of this cost of living crisis. So that's the approach that we are taking, helping banks to be there for their customers and making it a winning proposition.
I absolutely love hearing that. As a customer myself, obviously, it's nice to know that I'm eventually going to be able to get something back from my data being shared and used. So, Dorel, thank you so much for your time. It's been
Thank you
such
for
a
having me.
pleasure. Cheers,
Thank you.
man.